What's up? What's up, boys? What's up, boys? What you doing? What you doing? Let's go look. Hang on.
Good morning, everybody. Chad, Doss Farms. Man, this is wild. I've never seen it like this. And if you're new here, welcome and howdy. If you're old here, welcome and howdy. It's blowing, man. This is my lovely wife and my 40 acres in northeast Oklahoma. We got cattle, pigs, donkeys, chickens, 3 dogs, 3 boys in no particular order. I'll be honest, before I started farming, ranching, I didn't pay much attention to the weather except for when I was in school, 25 years ago on snow days. That's all I cared about. But in the 5 years I've been doing this, it has never rained like this in April. I mean, this is unprecedented. We've got a full day of this. And tonight, I think the temperature drops to 32 degrees and we have a chance of snow early Sunday morning. Then Monday and Tuesday we have 32 degree temps. So, but this is crazy. Look at this river. Look at that. Now I actually cut that with my box blade about a month ago because we had water. We basically had a pond right there. So I went ahead and cut it to that gate because it does flow through their pen and it disperses nicely, just to keep it moving. And a lot of you guys ask about downspouts. This just goes right along the pool and out. I do wish that it skipped past the pool, but that pool's been there a while. It's not gonna hurt it. No, these guys, come here. These guys were in the garage. They just came out to play. Cabela's still in there. She's terrified of rain and thunder. So they just came out to play. They stayed the night in the garage. He knows his food's in there. Watch. Hang on. Don't knock that over. There it is. There you go, buddy. All right. Fresh stuff. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. They'll just come out here and hang out. They'll go potty, do whatever. We might put them back in the garage if it gets cold or if they seem like they need a break. I'm curious if the auto door opened or if the chickens just said nope. Looks like the automatic door worked. They just, they ain't trying to be wet hens and some roos. They're hanging out today. What do we do on a day like this? Well, we still got to feed. I'm gonna wait on a break in the rain, which I don't need to feed the calves. I gave them a good helping of cubes yesterday, but I do need to feed Frank and Taters at some point. Now, everybody's got hay, but the one I may have to drive down and check on is Nellie, which she's spaced out eating. So I don't think there's a calf in the woods anywhere. Crazy, but man, it is just This is unreal. What's up, boys? You guys all right? You all right? Well, doggone it. What's up? It's been a few hours. Aaron and Kylie just posted, our friends at Lone Rock Ranch, they just posted a picture of their new heifer calf on this rainy Saturday. And Nellie's been in and out of sight. Like, I can't quite see her. And she disappeared behind the trees. And as soon as I saw Kylie post that on Facebook, I was like, doggone it. So let's go just check the creek. And it's supposed to stop raining about 3, but the last thing I want is some calf standing out there. Or perhaps, you know, maybe she needs help. And I can't see her. She's not up close, so let me go look. But, yep, is what it is. Let's go look. Let's go see where the creek's at too. It's always interesting to me. A lot of you guys have commented, by the way, about the creek and the views, and we couldn't agree more. Ray and I, we come down here quite a bit. I drive down here. I've edited down here. I'm actually shopping for a grill right now, and I'm looking into a portable option so I can bring a grill down here and yeah, grill down here on the creek. I think it'd be pretty cool. So I used to do that at the old 20 acres. I would grill down there on the pond. And yeah, might need to text the neighbor. It's not too bad, but hang on, I'll show you. Yeah, we take in these views all the time. So you can see the water. The first thing it does before it comes over the concrete, which, by the way, this concrete was put here as a dam to slow down the flow before it hit my neighbor's fence. And believe it or not, as rickety as this looks, it works. They've got a cable running all through the top, and when the water flows, it's just allowed to push those panels out of the way. But what it does first is it comes over the side over there. See, we can normally stand right there. You can see where the waters come over. And then after that, it'll actually come up over this, and that's when we really got a rager. But we've seen it higher. I've seen it, last year on May 8th, we had water to right about there. That live trap would be gone. This whole thing was underwater, the whole thing. So this is pretty, it's pretty full. So much for my electric lines, which I haven't buried them yet, and thankfully they're just electric. We don't need to. They don't need to be buried. What's it doing? You guys warm? You warm? Frosty! What's up, buddy? Been out in the water a little bit. You're fine. You're fine. We'll be back. Be good. What are you doing? Oh, found a good place to scratch, I guess. Frosty, don't be like the pigs, man. They're weird. Here's that place I told you I cut, which I think someday we're just going to need to put in. I don't know, man. Might just need to be a little bridge here or something. But this is the water runoff from the house, the lean-to, everything, man. Everything comes right through here. So we want to keep this open. Clearly that's an old pool floaty. Clearly though, we need to clean out some of those leaves so it'll come through quicker. But it's not running up the backyard yet, and it's supposed to stop about 2 p.m., which is in 4 hours, so should be all right. It's kind of a good measure to see what things will look like if you get this amount of rain. So we'll see. I was kind of curious. Sorry, it's a mess, ladies. Lo siento. They've got hay though. I mentioned they already had cubes yesterday, but they came up here and met me, so I figured we'd just come up here. Now that cake, as we call it, those cubes, it's got a film on it that keeps the water from absorbing too quick. So they'll get quite a few of those. They're made to be fed on the ground. There's a reason they're called range boss. Well, this didn't exactly go as planned. But in the rain, what are you gonna do, you know? It's actually better. Taters is eating the cubes that Belle normally eats. Out here in the rain like this, I'm not gonna try and push Belle off. She'll get what she gets, and then when Frank's done, he'll move her. But remember, they don't even need feed. They've got hay. There's even grass growing. This is 8 acres. There's only 3 head in here. So it's all good. But Tater's main nose is way up in here. Belle, shh. I'm not trying to risk anything in the rain. Shh. 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 Come on. Shh. 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 Back up. See, she just does not. Woo, woo. Yeah. I ain't trying to play around, man. Just not worth it. Tater's a happy boy. He's eating without competing, so it works. Stinker. So I was filming Maximus, and I just watched that branch fall out of the sky. Come on, buddy. Come on. I did give him some cubes, so they'll get something to eat. Yeah, it's wet, but they'll pick them up and eat them before they get too wet and soggy. We'll check on Nelly down here. Junebug. Hey, where's Blue? Oh, there he is. He's eating. Nelly, listen to me now. You hold that dude in there. I don't care if it's the prettiest little heifer you ever seen in your life. You keep it in there for about 48 hours, you hear me? Don't do it. Yeah, I think we're all right. I think we're all right. A little bit of movement up top. We'll see. Boys and girls make it? Did you make it? Man, that was intense. Well, it's been a few hours. I figured I'd check on the chickens. Make sure they actually go outside and eat or drink something today. All the girls are all right. Allie's practicing her mountain climbing skills. Allie. Hey. What do you do? My goodness, look at all the water. Gee whiz. We're gonna go down and check the creek here in a minute. But yeah, I thought we'd check on the chickens. Oh, you know you want to. I'm so tired of locking this door. I love my wife. Well, I gotta say, this stuff's still doing its job. Smells pretty good. Mom's making y'all bougie chickens. Bougie chickens. Nobody needs to be in here. Nobody needs to be in here. Go outside and play. Go play, go eat, go drink, be merry. Get big, start making eggs. Man, that Wyandottes huge. Look at the bantams. They just want to play. Come here, little one. Come here. How you doing? Oh, thank you for that. Thank you. Woo. Yeah, it's pretty windy. That's why they're not out there. It's just not, it's not dry. It's not, here, you want up there? There you go. Just a bunch of sludge out there, man. Look at the beard on that guy. Woo. Hey, go get some food. Y'all gotta go eat. There's nothing in here to eat. Look at that Wyandotte. It's huge. You guys are silly. Y'all got to go outside and eat and play at some point. Eat and drink. It's all right. What's up? Oh, see you later. Where's one of the roosters? There they are. What's up? Oh, sorry, man. Okay, I guess we're not hanging out today. Maybe it was your twin brother that liked hanging out. So pretty. So pretty. Here, you gonna stand next to your friend? There you go. Fluffy butts. So their feet are wet. They have been outside. They must have just went out and got something. Look at the size difference. That's hilarious. And this is an Australorp. They get real big. But look at that stinking Wyandotte, man. Golly. Whew. That windmill's cute, but man, it never quits. I love my wife. No, it's not bad. And we actually have a wind warning now. So we went from rain and flood warning, which we're still under a flood warning, I think until like Wednesday now or something. Because, as the water comes off, like all this water right here, it doesn't go away. It's slowly draining down my driveway. Any water on that side of the property, it's slowly going towards the creek. Well, that's why your flood warnings and river flood warnings last, 3 or 4 days after it's done raining. So, oh boy. The rain river flood warning to a wind warning of 45 miles an hour. That's what we're under right now. And then tonight, it's the freeze warning. So, anyway, welcome to April. Oh man, I gotta show you this. Look at that. That's pretty incredible right there. Golly. Our gate's beeping too. I don't know if you can hear that down there. Man, it just blew it out. I was gonna see if I could open it up more, but I don't think it would help. There we go. Well, it was stuck, but basically because of the wind gust, this gate is supposed to be, let's see, that one's supposed to shut first, but because of the wind, it got stuck on the other side of this one. So it's good now. So this is definitely another reason for us to move our fence back. Now, what's funny is, the cattle could come drink this, but this isn't here all the time. Think of this like a ditch. And because we put our fence here and we didn't have any guidance, I didn't know that this did this. So we really shouldn't have done it like this. We should have scooted the fence back. Because think of this like a creek. It's not gonna stay. It's gonna go away. There's not water in it constantly. We've had just an incredible amount of water. Man, look at that. I'm gonna have to do some work when this recedes. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, I wonder, the problem is the water's coming from the neighbors as well. Like we're getting their runoff too. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. The wind picked up again. But even if I were to shovel this out or something, it's not going to go any faster because we're pulling water from our property and the neighbors. It's just coming right across the road. There's like a 24-inch culvert on their side to ours, just running right to here. So this fills the same creek you guys are going to see here in a second. It just goes onto my neighbor's property. Well, what'd I tell you? What did I tell you? Golly. So I didn't tell you guys, but I actually took some sticks and poked them into the ground so we could see how fast it was rising. And it's only been about 2 hours since I was out here. But yeah, check that out. That's the concrete. We parked right there, man. All that's underwater. Incredible. I stood right there and took a reel earlier. Actually, I was down here on this little point. That's dangerous water now. Dangerous. That's like sweep your vehicle away dangerous. Let's go see our little inlet over here. Yeah, I've never seen this full over here. Look at that. Crazy. So now you know where we're at. There's the deer feeder. My goodness. It is gonna just pop with green too. It's gonna be really green back here. So this next week we got ahead of us. It's supposed to be sunny and about 60 degrees. Yeah. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we need to go ahead and we need to get a culvert or make a plan for a culvert right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple more scoops and widen this up before I just lose everything. So, well, that's what happens when you move in and you build a fence real quick. Sometimes you gotta wait and see what all the seasons look like. And this, like May 8th last year when we had all that rain, this didn't really look like this. So it's likely due to the leaf buildup up against the fence not letting water through fast enough. So, but that fence was there. No, it wasn't. That fence wasn't there. So I don't have anybody with me to record this getting dug out. Otherwise I would. That's better. So that's about 5 feet across. And now the water that's in here, it'll just keep going. It's not gonna pool up like it has been. But this is definitely, in my opinion, a result of the fence, which is just, it's part of learning. It's part of learning. Get some of this through there too. So I just freed up some of this, but you know what I realized? See that stuff right there? So the power company came through and they took out 2 trees at the end of our drive, probably 2 or 3 months back. And see this? It's sawdust. But they ground everything up and they left a bunch of it in my ditch. And they did they did that whole, it's like 1,320 feet. That's exactly what that is. Clogging up this fence row. I tell you, I told him it was going to do that. I didn't know it was going to do this, but I told him, I actually made him come out a second time because they left a bunch of debris in our ditch. I made him come out and pick it up. When I say debris, they left like a 20-foot, 2-foot round tree. They chopped it up in 4-foot sections. I got videos about it. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I had to call him out and get him to come back and fix it. And that's exactly what this is that mulch and stuff they left in the ditch. So, oh well. Much better. All right, so all this, it's been another 2 hours, okay? What are we looking at here now? 10 to 4. It's been another 2 hours. We got all this down. That was a good idea cutting this. I think we definitely need to get us a culvert. And my neighbor's not gonna care. That literally floods the same creek that we share, and then it fills his pond. So we'll look into doing that. But moving this fence is gonna be a project we need to do for sure, but not too bad. How high is the water, mama? Oh my goodness. We had no idea that this could fill up. We've never seen it like this. Oh my gosh, man. This is the meadow. Look at that. I came back here to look for Nellie. I'm not sure where she's at. But yeah, the water goes all the way back there. Let's drive around and look. Hang on. They're gonna chase me, but not much I can do about it. Whoop. See Sonny. Quite the crew right there. There's Nellie behind them. I'm sorry, I just came. Yeah, I just came to see Nellie. What's up? How are you dry already? Hey! Back out of there. Squirrel. Goodness. What's up, buddy? How are you guys? How are you dry already? Huh? How are you dry? Hi, sweetie. You all right? You okay? Just want to take a little peek. I don't think it's not going to be in the next 12 hours. Let's put it that way. Which I really thought it might be. What's up, brother? I thought it might be just because of the way she was acting earlier. I gotta get back in. They think they're getting food and they ain't gonna stop. You guys. No. It's pretty intense. Sue! I can't stop for you. They're still coming, even the donkeys. Oh yeah, we got a little more water back here. Hang on. Look at that. Wow, I mean, it is flowing, man. Check that out. My goodness. Look at this, I've fed right here. You guys know this area. They're so silly. They're gonna be so disappointed. Look at this. So one of the areas I thought about putting a pond in was right here. It's good to know that might be an option. Yeah, but this is, I mean, we're all underwater. Like, this would be a perfect spot for a wading pool. Never seen water back here. My goodness. Whoa, you're a stealthy little critter. Watch out, buddy. Beep beep. The one you don't want in front of you is Maximus. Because he'll turn around. Yep. You're a stinker. Quit it. They're so excited. What is the deal, man? Beep beep. Beep beep. All right, we're gonna go through here and mow down a tree. Hang on. Make them think we're going that way, and then we're gonna shoot up this way. Look at that water. We gotta get out of this gate before they get up here. Yeah, leave it to the 12-year-old to guess what direction I would take. Woo! She knew exactly what was going on. Whew. Well, here's one thing we know. No baby on the 5th. No year anniversary. That's all right. What's up, buddy? You guys are spoiled. Very spoiled. That's it. Hey, y'all stay high and dry. We'll see you tomorrow. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Deuces.